Good morning, BookTube. Bill Ruttenberg here with the Ruttenberg Library. Come to you this morning with a little bit of it's going to be kind of a mixed video. Going to have, it's a little bit of a Monday reads. It's a October TBR and a small book haul that I got to do this weekend. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. I haven't done any videos for about a week because I made it a mental decision that I was going to finish Nixon, the Ruin and Recovery, 1973 to 1990, volume 3 of Stephen Ambrose's Nixon trilogy, and I did it. I powered through it, and it was good, and actually picked up pace at the end, especially once they got out of Watergate. He spent about 450 pages on Watergate and only about 150 on, the rest of from 74, 75, right in there to 1990. And so it really kind of flew those last 150 pages. And I got that done, kind of powered through that. And I've been working on this thing for what seems like forever, but it is done. I got it knocked out. I'll probably give you my thoughts on it, but I'm going to do it with the other 2 volumes included. I'll do all 3 of them at once. If you're new to the channel, I've been working on this for since summer, and I've been doing one each summer for the last 3 years, and so this was the last one for this particular biography set, so that's kind of a huge victory for me getting through that. And so for October, I've got a couple of books here that I would like to get read. They're in the works. Another one that I'm going to so for my October TBR, I am going to power through the Tales of the South Pacific, and I've been working on this one. It's a little bit kind of skips around, a little slower paced for me anyway, and but I'm gonna get it finished. So this is gonna be one that I'm gonna really focus on and get done. I am going to read the last of the Track series by Jason Reynolds. I'm gonna read Lou. That'll only take probably a day. If I pick it up on Saturday, next Saturday I should be able to just knock it out and get it done. But the 2 that I'm excited about, the one I'm excited about probably the most is The Witches, Salem, 1692. So since it's October, and you get into the fall and the scary months, we're going to read Stacy Schiff's book on the Salem Witch Crisis. And we just covered that in my history class. I was hoping to do that like slightly before and then as I was going through it, but the Nixon one was dragging out a little bit, and so I powered through that instead. But anyway, I'm going to read that, and then I'm also going to read The Bazaar of Bad Dreams by Stephen King, collection of short stories. What's October without a little Stephen King? And so I'm gonna read that one as well. I had received that this summer as in a drawing on BookTube from Paul, and I've been kind of saving it for October. I thought that'd be a good one to read during October. All right, so that is what I've been reading. That is my future reads for October, and then I want to show you what I picked up this weekend. So our local bookstore downtown was doing it was like their 5th year birthday, and so we went there looking for my daughter to get a game or a book or something from their little bookstore. We ended up picking up some alphabet and magnets. We're hoping to start working on spelling and ABCs in her name and that kind of stuff. So as we were walking down there, we got a little free library box that's in our downtown. You donate one, you could take one. Or if you take one, you can make sure to go donate one. Anyway, I saw this book in there on our walk towards the bookstore. It's David Sobel's Galileo's Daughter, a historical memoir of science, faith, and love. And sounded kind of interesting. I'd never heard of it. It's not in the best of shape. It's got a little yellowing. It's got, the pages are, the cover's kind of nicked up, but it sounded interesting. So I'm gonna give that a whirl sometime. Let's see here. Seeing if it would add. Okay, so inspired by a long fascination with Galileo and by the remarkable surviving letters of Galileo's daughter, cloistered nun Deva Sobel has written a biography unlike any other of the man Albert Einstein called the father of modern physics, indeed of modern science altogether. The son of a musician, Galileo Galilei, 1564 to 1642, never left Italy, though his inventions and discoveries were heralded around the world. Most sensationally, his telescopes allowed him to reveal a new reality in the heavens and to reinforce the astounding argument that the earth moves around the sun. For this belief, he was brought before the Holy Office of the Inquisition, accused of heresy, and forced to spend his last years under house arrest. Of Galileo's 3 illegitimate children, the eldest best mirrored his own brilliance, industry, sensibility, and by virtue of these qualities became his confidant. Born Virginia in 1600, she was 13 when Galileo placed her in a convent near him in Florence, where she took the most appropriate name of Suor Maria Celeste. Her loving support proved to be her father's greatest source of strength throughout his most productive and tumultuous years. Her presence, through letters which Sobel has translated from their original Italian and masterfully woven into the narrative, graces her father's life now as it did then. Moving between Galileo's public life and Maria Celeste's sequestered world, Sobel illuminates this Florence of the Medicis and the papal court in Rome during the pivotal era when humanity's perception of its place in the cosmos was being overturned, and when one man sought to reconcile the heaven he revered as a good Catholic with the heavens he revered through his telescope. With all the human drama and the scientific adventure that distinguished Longitude, Galileo's Daughter is an unforgettable story. And so it sounded like Deva Sobel's story was going to be pretty interesting, and so I picked it up. It was a freebie. Now, here are a couple of volumes that I found when I was shopping at one of our, it's a used store. It's got like appliances. It's got couches and chairs. It's got bookcases. It's got books. And I like to go there for books as my wife is looking at everything else. And they had these books for $2 a piece. And I couldn't take my eyes off of them because I absolutely love the paintings. That's probably what drew me the most. And they are from the Time Life books, and it's the Seafarers. Now, they only had 3 of them, but the 3 I got I really liked. But they've got these awesome paintings in here. And of course, you guys are probably familiar with the Time Life series. This one is the Windjammers. And I had not seen this particular series before. Here's the end papers. I'm guessing Mark Richardson probably has all this whole set. That's my guess. But this is from trying to find the year. Hang on. 1978, and they were in really good shape. But it's got wonderful pictures. It's got great paintings in here. Let me get to a couple of these paintings. Yeah, it's got paintings like this all throughout. And I don't know what it is, but those paintings have always grabbed my attention. I am not ocean person. I'm not somebody who studies nautical stuff that much, but that just drew me in. I just thought it was super cool, and so I picked up the 3 volumes they had. But these paintings are just really neat. So that was 1 volume. I picked up the frigates from that series, and I'll show you a couple of the paintings in here. Oh yeah, right back here. These war scenes. I think that's war scenes. But it's super neat. I love paintings of the ships out on the ocean. It has always drew me in. And if I had enough wall space, I'd probably put paintings like that up in my house. But anyway, the last one that I got in this series was the Great Liners. And end papers on that one. Pretty cool. And of course, my family immigrated over on one of these, probably like many of yours here in the United States. We immigrated over on one of these ship liners, and I have found, like on Ancestry, I found the ship and stuff, the SS Marion that brought my family over, or part of my family anyway. And so that kind of fascinates me. And anyway, so this has been my recent reading, my October TBR, and a few books I picked up this weekend. So BookTube, I hope everyone's having a great day. The weather has finally changed here. It's in the well, I guess I didn't check the temperature gauge, but it's supposed to be 60s. I know it's definitely went from the 90s, and it's gotten cool again. So I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope the weather's beautiful around you. I know we've got a junior high football game tonight, so we got to do a little bit of traveling, and it should be fun. And I'll try to get a book tag done tonight so that you have that tomorrow. I got one lined up. I have all my answers ready. I'm just waiting on my daughter because I thought she was going to, kind of team up with me. If she doesn't, I'll just do it by myself. But anyway, so I'll see you. I hopefully will see you tomorrow with the book tag. So BookTube, have a great day and happy reading.